Well, so great to catch up with you again before tomorrow's home game with Port Vale. Your initial thoughts on what's ahead?
Well, it's going to be, it's a game that is there to win. We've got to really set our stall out and make sure we put a lot of pressure on Port Vale. They're a very physical side, so we've got to really stand up to the challenge. Set plays and just during the whole kind of game, we've got to really be up for it. But then at the same time, we've got to play our football and make sure we can impose ourselves in the game and get a foothold in the game and stranglehold of the game and start playing. And then obviously we're going to try to kind of get our crosses in, get our shots in. But it's a difficult game for us, but we've got to be ready, and we are ready.
Going into the game on the back of a good run, confidence must be high amongst the squad.
Confidence is high, but for me, it's another game. We've got to kind of start again. The situation is still there. We're still bottom of the league, but we are improving. We are getting fitter. We're getting stronger. The guys are starting to understand how I want to play football, and then we just got to apply ourselves. We're doing everything in training, working hard. Everyone knows what they're doing. We're looking at every scenario, but the main thing is we've got to earn the right to play in this league, and everyone is above us, so we've got to change that. We've got to really focus again. That game last week is gone, on to the next, and let's go for that.
You've obviously played in a lot of derby games over your career. As we welcome Port Vale tomorrow, does that give the game an edge, or does it not really matter?
I think for the fans, of course, it gives the edge, and also the players as well. I'm sure the atmosphere will be, different, and everyone's going to be up for it. But the main thing is that we've got to be up for it, but then also we've got to be focused. It's a game that we need to get a result. But obviously the passion's there with the fans. Totally get that. But we have to kind of separate ourselves and make sure there's passion in our game and we're up for it and we're ready for the fight. But at the same time, we've got to play football and do it in the right way.
Just taking a step back for a minute. So you're coming up to a month in charge here at Macclesfield Town. How pleased are you with how the players responded to your ideas, your methods and your philosophy?
I think for me, the players have responded really well. They've been very open. Open book policy that I always like to do that going forward, and I think they've responded to that. Yes, it takes a little bit of time of how I do things on and off the field, discipline-wise, how I like things in training as well. It's a little bit different how I train, so they're getting accustomed to that, and that's good, and that's responding. They're responding well to that, so I think overall it's been pretty positive for me and everyone else. We just got to keep on working hard, and as I said, every game now for us is a cup final. We've got to really grab every game, every point that comes our way. We've got to grab it.
We're expecting a big following to be brought from Stoke-on-Trent tomorrow, but you'll be interested in hearing the Macklins' voices. How important will they be?
Yeah, always. We're at home. We've got to kind of make sure it becomes a fortress. We've got to make sure that every time a team comes to us, they're going to have a game. They're going to have a real game, physical game, and playing with the ball, utilising the ball game. So you're going to have all aspects. You're going to be in your face, but then at the same time, I want the guys to be able to play football. So that's how I want my football and how I want my guys to play.
And we'll be hoping for better weather than last week as well, won't we?
Yeah, last week was difficult because it tests everything. So you've got to kind of, it is. It's English weather. Get on with it. The wind and the rain. Typical kind of winter time football. But we've done really well. Got the 3 points. It's always nice when it's better weather, but weather happens. We've got to get on with it, and both teams are in the same situation.
Wish you best of luck.
Thank you.